Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Mayor Tom Barrett, and welcome to City Hall, where I am joined by dozens of wonderful people who have been helping the city over the past several years in our efforts to stem the rise of foreclosures and deal with those families who are facing the crisis of their life and seeing their homes being repossessed. But today I'm here with some good news. Today I am pleased to announce that Freddie Mac has chosen the City of Milwaukee and its numerous housing partners, many of whom are with us today, to pilot Take Root Milwaukee, a campaign sponsored by Freddie Mac to assist cities in our continuing efforts to combat the negative effects of foreclosure. It was back in September of 2008 when we launched the Milwaukee Foreclosure Partnership Initiative to address rising foreclosures within our community. Catherine Dunn of the Helen Bader Foundation and Steve Chernoff of Godfrey & Kahn co-chaired the 22-member steering committee for this initiative. Over 100 volunteers, many of whom are here today, crafted a number of key recommendations which have all been implemented to date. This included the formation of the Milwaukee Home Ownership Consortium that would bring together trusted housing providers represented in our community to promote reliable home ownership education, resources, products, and services. We launched the consortium in June of 2009. When they learned about Milwaukee's comprehensive efforts and formation of the Milwaukee Homeowner Consortium, Freddie Mac approached the city to become the first city in the nation to launch a new Take Root campaign. Take Root is crafted to assist cities across the country in neighborhood stabilization efforts. Rick Padilla, Director of Strategic Markets for Corporate Relations and Housing Outreach of Freddie Mac, is here with us today. We thank Rick for his presence and for his help. Freddie Mac will provide $175,000 in seed money to help get two messages out in our community. First, if you are facing a foreclosure, there is help available. And second, if you want to become a homeowner, there's also help available. You'll be seeing the messages on billboards and on TV ads, and you'll be hearing it on the radio. These media will urge people to get further information through a new website, takerootmilwaukee.org, and a hotline, 414-921-4149. It's our goal that with the marketing help of Freddie Mac that it is providing and the resources, more families will take advantage of the resources that have been put in place during the past 2 years. The Milwaukee Homeownership Consortium, which has been successfully administered through the hard work of Director Bill Johnson and Program Manager Christy Luzar through the Urban Economic Development Association, along with the commitment and hard work by consortium participant David Ford, General Manager of WCGV-TV, and his staff, including Clarissa Mankis, on this campaign, and to the efforts to substantially leverage these funds from a number of media partners to promote these efforts is greatly appreciated. I would like to thank all our consortium participants here with us today, representing a broad range of partners, including local, state, and federal government, lenders, non-profit housing agencies, academia, the legal community, and foundations for their continuing dedication. I now have the pleasure of introducing Mr. Rick Padilla, Director of Strategic Markets for Freddie Mac, to say a few words.
Good afternoon. I'm Rick Padilla with Freddie Mac. I thought Chicago was supposed to be the Windy City. I think you guys have got them beat today. Thank you, Mayor Barrett. On behalf of Freddie Mac, we would like to thank the City of Milwaukee for providing Freddie Mac the opportunity to make Take Root Milwaukee possible. Freddie Mac is committed to working across the country in support of President Obama's efforts to stabilize the housing markets. These efforts include both creating sustainable home ownership and home retention through the Making Home Affordable program. As a part of these efforts, we are committed to supporting creative and innovative solutions such as the effort undertaken here in Milwaukee. Mayor Barrett, you're to be congratulated for your launch of the Home Ownership Consortium, which represents all aspects and key players involved in home ownership and foreclosure prevention. From lenders like U.S. Bank, Harris Bank, Wells Fargo, M&I Bank, Guarantee Bank, and others, to counseling agencies like Select Milwaukee, UITA, to the Board of Realtors. They've all collectively stepped up to support this effort. We applaud all of you and thank you for allowing Freddie Mac to participate in what we hope is a national model for other communities across the country. Thank you very much.
As I mentioned earlier, we had two co-chairs of this effort, Catherine Dunn from the Bader Foundation and Steve Chernoff from the law firm of Godfrey & Kahn. We'd ask Steve to say a few words at this time. Steve?
Thank you, Mayor. As co-chairs of the Milwaukee Foreclosure Partnership Initiative, Catherine Dunn of the Helen Bader Foundation and Mayor Barrett and I have had a chance to see firsthand what can happen when the business community, the nonprofit community, and the city government come together to address a very critical problem in our community. Mayor Barrett provided the leadership and the initiative to put this together, and every partner in the community responded, from banks to nonprofits to homeowners themselves. Everybody came together. A number of our initiatives are already at work. For example, the mediation process that was put together by Marquette University Law School and the Legal Aid Society of Milwaukee. The efforts of our home buying counseling agencies and the city's neighborhood stabilization plan. Today is another example of cooperation at work. The Take Root campaign will help spread the knowledge of the available resources in our community. I'd like to thank Freddie Mac for enabling this to be done in the city of Milwaukee, and we will show you that your confidence is well deserved. And finally, I'd like to thank every member of the community, every organization in the community that came together to work on this initiative. Everybody worked extraordinarily hard, and it is deeply appreciated. Thank you.